Angela, that Raleigh mother says that her daughter went missing. She was concerned. Officer Ainsworth responded, and he stayed with her for 6 hours because that's just the kind of officer he is.
It hurt me.
Letitia Bain Cameron calls Officer Charles Ainsworth one of the good ones.
He was doing his job.
Bain Cameron says she first met Officer Ainsworth back in June. She'd had a disagreement with her daughter, Ambrosia, and hadn't heard from her for more than 2 hours. She was worried about the Athens Drive high school freshman and called police. Ainsworth responded.
But he was very compassionate with what he had did for me that day. I don't think if he wasn't as compassionate and as kind as he was, I would have been able to get through that.
Bain Cameron tells me Officer Ainsworth stopped by to talk to Ambrosia even after he knew she was safe.
He's not like other officers. When he approached my situation, he was very gentle and nice and kind to me, even though what I did was out of the box and wrong.
That's what stood out to me, that was important to him to find my daughter. And you don't get that from all officers.
Bain Cameron called police earlier today to check on Ainsworth's condition.
I want him to know that I really appreciate what he did for me, that they were helping me find my daughter.
Bain Cameron, like so many, hoping and praying that Officer Ainsworth will be okay. Bain Cameron tells me that she hopes to come to Wake Med to visit Officer Ainsworth in the near future to thank him in person for what he did that day. Live in Raleigh, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News.
Amazing story.
Tawana Perkins calls it surreal. It's been 4 days since she got the call telling her to come here to her daughter's house. It's there she got the devastating news.
Every day I live for them.
Tawana lost her 2 daughters and 6-month-old granddaughter.
I'm dealing with it, but it just doesn't seem real.
Jasmine Perkins was just 20 years old. Jocelyn Perkins was 22. Then there was Jocelyn's 6-month-old daughter, Karina.
The baby really made her grow into a better person. You know, she was a good mom for this to be her first time. You know, she was trying to do right.
It all changed Friday when deputies found the 3 dead inside the Forest Manor Drive home they shared. 24-year-old Kareem Taylor now charged in connection with their murders. Investigators confirmed Taylor was the baby's father. Tawana says Taylor and Jocelyn were together for about 2 years. Did you ever think that he was dangerous?
I didn't think that he was dangerous, but I did feel like he had some issues, that he wasn't right.
Tawana says her daughter was trying to end things with him. Also at the home at the time of the murders, Tawana's great niece. Her daughters were watching the 3-year-old while she was working. Fortunately, she wasn't harmed.
Hug her and hold her. That's all I want to do.
Tawana says she's grateful to her family, friends, and coworkers who have been stepping up to help. Tawana says all 3 will be laid to rest Saturday. She started this second GoFundMe page, hoping to raise money to cover the funeral expenses. For more information on that, you can just head to our website, cbs17.com. In Harnett County, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News. She says that she is speaking out because she's concerned about her son's health and says the university isn't doing enough to fix the problem.
Our children are not expected to live that way.
Maxine Perry sent us these photos, which appear to show mold on the ceilings and walls of Latham Hall, a freshman dorm at St. Augustine's. With no notice, she says her son was ordered to move out of his dorm room late Wednesday night.
I was put on speakerphone to hear that you're moving now because we're working on this mold situation.
New photos she sent us show plastic over a sink and shower. No signs of any professional mold remediation efforts.
Over the Christmas break, he left his sneakers in the bathroom. When he went back, his sneakers were covered with mold.
CBS 17 first told you about mold problems at Latham Hall and Weston Hall earlier this month. The Raleigh Fire Department also confirming a school employee fell through the floor at the Fallcrest student apartments. Perry calls it unacceptable and says she's spoken with several parents and students that agree.
They're afraid to come on camera because they're afraid that if they do, they would be kicked off campus. They would be asked to leave the college.
Perry says she called the university several times and also stopped by. She was told it's being handled.
This is a duty and an expectation when we send our children away from home.
I also called and stopped by today. I was told repairs were taking place, but no one could tell me what those repairs would entail. Now, I was hoping to speak with Dr. Keith Smith. He is the Vice President of Student Affairs here at the university. I was told he was not available today. I'm told he may be available tomorrow. We'll, of course, keep you posted. Live in Raleigh, Amy Cutler, CBS 17 News. Angela Marius, in the last 15 minutes, we have learned that the red diversion that was in place here at Wake Med has been lifted. That means that less serious patients can now be brought here to the hospital to be treated. Now, we want to show you some video of the scene when we first arrived here at Wake Med. Dozens of Raleigh police cruisers were lining the road up to the emergency room. I had the chance to speak with one officer who says he went through training with the injured officer. He called him a good guy who had not been on the force long. He said it was important for him to be here to show his support. Other officers telling me people have been stopping by. They too wanted to express their thoughts and prayers and say that they are with the Raleigh Police Department. The Raleigh Police Department tweeting out earlier tonight saying that they are very appreciative for the support that they have received. Again, a tremendous outpouring of support here at Wake Med. We are still trying to learn the condition of the officer who we know was taken here to be treated. At this point, Raleigh police are being tight-lipped about any details surrounding this, but we'll, of course, continue to work to learn more, and we'll keep you posted both on air and online. Angela Marius?